Hi guys, my name's Dave Hoggett and welcome to my GoFundMe project for my new shop called Brown County Model Trains here in beautiful Nashville, Indiana. I'm just letting you see my face for a couple seconds just so you can connect the face to the project, and that's probably enough of that. So I will flip this around and I'm going to first give you a real quick tour of where we are here in Nashville, Indiana. Nashville is a nationally known arts and crafts city here in Brown County, Indiana, and the area the shop is in is an area where there are a lot of individual little shops. Excuse me, it's about 25 degrees out here. So the area that the shop is in is very well trafficked, very popular. This is the shop itself. It's a newly renovated shop, so I'll be the first one in it, taking it over. And let me walk inside the shop now. Again, this is Brown County Model Trains. Excuse me, can't clear my throat. And the gist of this, let's go inside where it's warm. The gist of the project is it's going to be an interactive train shop geared towards children to try to introduce them to the joys and fun of model trains. I had my first trains when I was very young. I loved them all. And I'm assuming there's a lot of kids and families out there that have never really gotten up close to model trains. So in my shop, they're going to be able to get very close and actually play with the trains. So what I'm showing you here, this is the bench work I've already constructed. There'll be 3 separate train lines, HO scale, running around here. They'll be going over and under and tunnels and bridges. There'll be little lakes and rivers. There'll be lights lighting up. There's going to be a little carnival down at that end with a merry-go-round and a tilt-a-whirl. And what I'm going to do is, and there's the backdrop. Backdrop's partially done. The kids for like $5. It'll be like $5 for 5 minutes. And then come right over here. The controls are going to be here. And again, there'll be 3 separate layouts. The youngest kid, if there's more than one kid, gets to choose first which train he wants to use. And they'll sit here at the controls, and they'll actually be able to run one of the trains themselves. And there'll be some switches so they can turn on lights, turn off lights, and they can really control a big part of the model train. So that's going to be the centerpiece of the whole shop. Again, I want to bring joy, delight, magic, a little bit of everything. An overall experience to the kids when they come in, and just so they get wrapped up in their imaginations with the miniatures and the model trains. I mean, who doesn't love model trains? Everyone I mentioned my project to, from young to very old, says, oh yeah, I used to have trains, or I love model trains. So that's part 1 of the shop, is the actual train layout. The second part, where these racks are over here, I'm going to be a dealer for the largest model train manufacturer in the country. I won't mention their name. I don't know if I'm supposed to or not at this point. But anyway, they're the largest manufacturer of trains in the country. I just signed a deal with them yesterday, as a matter of fact. So these racks here will have all of their train sets. And there'll be other kind of train toys too, such as little battery operated train sets, little wooden train sets for infants. And the goal is to sell everything here at a reasonable price so families can get started in model trains. And the third part of the shop will be here, where I'll actually be making simple model train layouts on, say, 4x6 plywood, 4x4, 4x6 plywood. It'll have the train, or the tracks rather, and the train to go with it. And the families can actually buy just that, and they can take it home. And as a family, they can then finish constructing the train layouts. It'll be family fun, kid fun, hopefully all of that stuff. Right now, I'm making my own signs. I'm a real artsy crafty guy myself, I've been told. So these are going to become eventually the signs for the outside. This is going to be the desk where I'll sit and oversee when I have to, when I'm not out here playing myself. The reason that I'm asking for some financial help is that I knew it would cost money to start the place up, but I didn't realize how much money it was actually going to take. The cost of lumber, supplies, some new tools is just phenomenally high, just phenomenally high. But I had to have it, so it's bought. I've gotten this far. I'll keep going regardless. I have to buy all this kind of stuff, the shelves. I have to buy some new tools. oh, I have to buy a credit card machine or get that system going. So again, the costs have just been higher than I anticipated. So again, that's why I'm asking for a little bit of assistance. And you're going to ask, what can I get in return? Well, other than the satisfaction of helping to get a shop up and running, which is geared towards kids, towards bringing new kind of experiences and fun and hopefully even memories to kids. Also, if you come to Nashville, Indiana, if you're ever in the neighborhood, you can stop by the shop and say, I'm a donor, or I was a donor, and I'll let you play with the trains for free. If GoFundMe will let me, I'm not sure how this works. This is my first GoFundMe project. If they let me, I'll send all the donors out a golden ticket in the mail, which you can bring in. But I'm not sure if I'm not able to do that with names and addresses of donors. All you have to do is when you're in the neighborhood, just come in and say I was a donor, and you can play. You can sit right here and play with the what will soon be the trains, hopefully. Anyway, that's it. Let me swing it around for 2 more seconds. That's enough of that. And again, any help you can give me will be great. I'm trying to raise $4,000. Again, that part of that is so I can do the buy-ins with my vendors, because they all have very high initial buy-ins. Again, regardless, I'm going to buy in, but any kind of financial help will help with that. If I would happen to miraculously go over the $4,000 mark, all that money, any extra money would just go to help keep the shop up and running. So again, thanks for listening to my spiel. Thanks again. When you're in Nashville, Indiana, stop in. Thanks for any help you can get me, and that's it. Take care. Thanks.